there's one muscle, the heart, is the only true indicator of one's fitness. Your biceps can feel great, but you may not be fit. If the heart is not pumping enough blood and supplying what's needed to the muscle groups or to your body, your health is failing. As an athlete and a coach, we've come together and decided that the ROM is an integral part of our training, year in and year out. The ROM has also been an intricate part of the overall medal count for the United States of America.
We know now that high-intensity interval training is the way to go. It's just more results in shorter time.
It's not new thinking in exercise physiology, but it's coming more and more into its own, this idea that a short, high, intense burst is actually more beneficial for you than a long duration workout. When they suggest in the Tabata studies, these studies that suggest 4 minutes of high intense burst is a fantastic workout, one of the ways they suggest getting that is wind sprinting. I'm probably not gonna put on my sneakers and go out and wind sprint, but on the ROM machine, because so many muscle groups are involved at one time and at their full ranges of motion, you can wind sprint on this machine.
You know, on the track we do intervals. An interval session could be anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. I can do that same session in training the energy system for the activity on the ROM in less than 5 minutes.
I think it's made the difference in my track career. I know before I started getting on the ROM, I was probably below average athlete, and once I started getting on the ROM, it made the difference in my sprinting. I do the 100 and the 200, and my times dropped drastically, maybe half a second or more. I know that it helped me with my cardio and being able to also do the 4x400, which is a relay where you run a lap. So that helped me with my cardio and being able to get around the track. I think the actual mechanics of the ROM, so the back part where your legs are, it's kind of like stairs and you're pushing down, I think that helped with my power and it translated over to the track. So I think it made the difference in my track career.
You always have people saying, well, you can do that with a kettlebell or with a constant to ROM machine, and there's nothing wrong with those ways of exercise, only they take longer or they take more instruction. With a ROM machine you can do that safely, and everybody can do it safely. It's not only for highly trained athletes, they will have a great workout on it, but also for your mom or dad who are not that trained.
A lot of people, they laugh and they go, oh, well, what kind of workout can you get in 4 minutes? And the funny thing is, in 4 minutes, when I'm doing the lower workout or the upper workout, the cardio that you're getting, the first 2 minutes is okay. The last 2 minutes, you're dying and you're where your breath is cutting so deep. And it's the type of breath that you get like if you ran up 100 stairs or if you were running up a mountain where you've got that deep, heavy breathing where you have to bend over in the middle. Well, you get that at the 2.5 minute mark, and it lasts until 4 minutes. So when you get off the machine, your breathing is increased and the cardio is intense. It's a short burst, but it's very intense.
One of the things that I love the most about the ROM is that it's not jarring on my body. And after all the years of punishment and all the miles that I put on it, that's a really, really big deal. It actually helps me with my flexibility because I'm getting that really good stretch. It helps me with my muscles to keep me strong. And oh my God, the cardio benefit that you get is amazing. And to be able to do it all in 4 minutes is really a miracle of science.
By the second week of the second month that I started using the ROM machine, I was already down like 170. I was hitting like 176, 178 on my scale, where I was at 183, 5 weeks before. By the second week of the second month, I was, dropped a lot of weight, and I was getting lean, and it scared me. I'm like, I'm losing muscle, So they took my measurements and everything again just to see what's up, and it showed that I didn't lose any muscle. It was just all fat. I was like so I went from like 17% body fat to about 9% within those 6 weeks of just adding the ROM machine to my program. And that was it. I fell in love with the machine. I became a trainer because of the ROM machine. It was like, what did this machine just do to me that the conventional way of training was not able to give me.
The ROM really provides a way, a means for everybody to reach results that are normally only reachable by hours and hours a week of training, and most people won't stick with it or cannot do it. So the ROM is something that I really would say is the most perfect exercise machine in the world.